morning, friends and Bitcoiners. Welcome to another lovely episode of BCN Crypto Kickoff. My name is Mr. Clifford T. Mitchum, and I'll be your host today. I am also the educational director for BitcoinCryptoNews, so be sure to check out that site, get in touch with us, and welcome to the show. Just so everybody knows, join our chat on our YouTube channel so you can go ahead and type in any comments, questions, concerns, and let me know what you're thinking about what's going on in the crypto space. So with that all said, let's go ahead and take care of our formalities by reading our disclaimer today. So the information provided in this show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. For financial advice, please speak with a licensed professional. All right, so everybody out there, thanks again. We're going to go ahead and cover our news and our information about what's going on in the crypto space. So that way we can take the time to look at what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has done in the past so we can get a good idea of what it could be doing in the future. So thanks for everybody that's done a shout out. Bitcoin and Coffee, always love it when recognized on that show. Do my best to get up and check out you guys. They come on at 7:45 on YouTube. So Eugene and Sam, thanks a lot. All right, so getting into our information. Last week in Bitcoin, that would be October 7th through October 13th. Bitcoin started off the week at $6,595.88 and then finish out the week at $6,285.99. That is a drop of $309.89 or 4.7%. Now, overall, not a huge drop of what's going on in crypto. Just under the day trading figure of 5%. And the big thing about last week is on October 11th, right in the middle of the week, everything just shot straight down. So now when we see a particular activity like that, that is one person or group that is moving a lot, offloading a lot of cryptocurrency in one moment. It's just such a sharp drop that a whale is throwing around some weight and just trying to offload some of its expectations. I think that's probably connected to a lot of institutional traders or somebody that's really doing something active. In my research to find out what a particular event was going on at that time to justify such a big move, just couldn't find anything specific. There was a lot of little bits of information, but nothing that was really world reverberating or anything crazy like that. So it looks like it was just one player in the middle of the week that just offloaded a bunch of crypto. There's been a lot of institutions that have actually been looking to get into crypto, and I meant to put in this story. I think it was MIT or Yale, one of the big Ivy Leagues or tech companies, something like that. They actually are looking to bring crypto in as part of its investment portfolio, which would think that would actually invite other institutional players to get into the market, but only time will truly tell. But nothing truly outrageous as far as the week. We've done this before. Bitcoin overall has just been pretty flat and continue on that sideways movement. I expected more of a breakout, so more of the hodlers and the people that know crypto to really start bringing funds back into it. But it looks like we're just getting basic trading activity, nothing major except for the big whale moves. So now, this time last year, for the same week of October 7th through October 13th, Bitcoin started out at $4,429.67. Finished out the week at $5,647.21. That was a gain of $1,217.54 or 27.5% increase. So when you look at the show last week, we pointed out at this time last year, the week previous that we just finished was the week that everything skyrocketed. That's what I would hope more to see this week. It really feels that everything going on now is contingent on what's going on with the ETF. It's very inviting to have institutional funds and institutional players coming into crypto, but It's really messing with my mojo. I'd rather these guys just stay on the sidelines and let us, do our thing over here in crypto, or get in the game, and that way we all can benefit. So the whole sideways action is just starting to get frustrating at this point. I was hoping for a breakout, and this is the quarter that it's generally going to happen in. So we'll see more once they make the announcement later in October. I believe it's next week. They should be announcing something as far as the movement for or against the Bitcoin ETF, which I really feel everybody's kind of holding their breath on that activity. There is speculation that they expect to see another drop in crypto. Historically, it hasn't happened that way. Doesn't mean it can't, but historically, it hasn't quite happened. So, but the run-up we had last year was tremendous, and to get to do that again, I mean, we're all just hoping and wishing that's going to come about. But we'll see what time has. So now, looking at next week, last year, that'd be the week of October 14th through October 20th. Bitcoin started out that week at $5,835.96. It finished out the week at $6,011.45. That would be a gain of $175.49, or 3.0%. So this kind of where next week last year was the point that everything kind of leveled out for a bit as you got to a plateau. But then, as we know, the run-up continued for that entire quarter. We really didn't see any down times in that till the end of the quarter. So this week being flat, I suppose we could see more of that. Although with the ETF activity, I expect to see, a yay or a nay, depending on if they give the thumbs up or the thumbs down as far as what the legacy market's going to be doing in the future. We'll make a determination on that. So the expectation is really largely hinged on that. Just, hey, we know the crypto future is there, so we'll be fine in the long run. It's just a matter of these hiccups so we can actually get into some activity, some movement, some ups, some downs. I need to see some swings so I can get in the game. All right. But nonetheless, that's what we're looking at for the upcoming week. It's expected sideways, but we're going to be looking at what kind of announcement they're going to be making or leaning towards as far as the institutional investors coming into crypto space. So now looking at the quarterly activity. For the fourth quarter last year, Bitcoin started out at $4,395.81. It finished the year at $9,760.59. And in between that, we hit that 20,000 mark. That was just about the middle of December. We're just not on the same track as far as this year. But last year, I read that number wrong. We finished out the year at $14,156.40. The gain was $9,760.59, or a 222% increase. It's still possible. If there is an approval in the legacy markets, I could see us hitting this number again and reaching another all-time high, which is typically this point in the year where that happens. If it doesn't, I would still see a large activity in crypto and potentially even doubling, just as people enter to get some end of the year gains and balance out the books. That's what I'm seeing as far as what the expectations would be. When we look at the performance of year to date for Q4 this year, it started out the quarter at $6,593.24. And up to last week, it finished out at $6,299.51. That's a $293.73 drop, or 4.5% decrease. So overall, again, everything's still flat for the quarter. A breakout's coming anytime soon, and we'll see more as the holidays come around and see what kind of activity we get through that. But it's been a flat year, it's been a flat quarter, kind of more of the same. But we really need to just get this ETF nonsense over and done with. Make a determination. Get in, get out, whatever. Do something. The sideways activity is just brutal. All right. So now, looking at our top stories for the week. We have coming in from Bitcoin BCN, Bitcoin underscore BCN on the Twitter feed. Crypto shout out to you. The official statement on the situation with Binance. So last week, Binance actually made the move of delisting 4 altcoins. The most notable of them was Bitcoin. It's really surprising because Bitcoin's been a legacy coin. It's been around for a while. They're strong on privacy and doing well as far as a project. However, Binance as an exchange focuses heavily on, the development and the worth and value of the project. Now, the thing that came into play is there was a big pump and dump scheme that was going on that really set Binance on this path of delisting. So they felt that the team wasn't protecting the coin well enough and ensuring more stability as much as you can in the crypto space. But as far as this pump and dump activity, they just didn't feel that it was representative of the coins that they keep on their exchange, which, to each their own. Their community and their developers are working on getting things smoothed out and a better understanding and relisting as far as Binance goes. But it was a surprise move, at least in my respect. I don't watch Bitcoin too closely specifically. I'm not investing. I'm not heavily invested in that coin. It is a part of my portfolio, but it's good on Binance for sticking to their principles. But Bitcoin, I mean, there's so much that somebody can do, but just kind of do what you can to protect and keep everything going. Binance is a big player. It'd be great to have them on the team. If not, I'm sure there's still a lot of activity that they can maintain from the base off the size of their community. Another article we had coming out on October 6th, crypto shout out to BitcoinNews Bull and for their article on our Twitter feed. Now this one was headlined Pundi X NPXS makes the world's first blockchain-based phone call. Now, this didn't get the shares that I expected to do because I think it's pretty climactic, just as far as what kind of activity this is going to have for the telecommunications space. When you can use blockchain and completely decentralize the telecommunications industry, I mean, forget about it. The biggest expansion in cryptocurrency is the use of smartphones or smart devices in the developing worlds. So as more people become banked through projects like Electronium, through other projects that are on the nano scale to help bank the unbanked, a phone that can facilitate calls, that has smart device capabilities to do mining, do transfers. I mean, this could be a tremendous play. And the Pundix team as a whole has just been doing great works in the retail space as far as the card readers and the usability of cryptocurrency in day-to-day purchases. So, I mean, good on them. I think that this should have got more traction, but it was still very notable of that project. So the next article we had came in from CoinDesk. So crypto shout out to CoinDesk. Thanks for putting out great information. The cryptocurrency exchange, Gemini, has hired an executive from NASDAQ company as it seeks to attract more institutional clients. So now, Gemini as an exchange has been doing a lot to bring in the legacy markets into the crypto space. They have hopes of attracting a lot of institutional funds coming into their exchange, which, hey, good on them. Nothing wrong with the decentralized aspect of inviting anybody to the table. With that, we do have the regulation and externalities that are related to the legacy markets, but the movement is expected just from the type of activity Gemini's been doing, and I think it's well heralded. It's something that's, if we can bring people in and have everything adapt to a more decentralized aspect, I think it helps everyone rather than getting into a contentious thing where one side has to win and the other one has to be destroyed. It's, in my opinion, leaning towards crypto's favor, but nonetheless, if we can find a nice balance, keep in mind, with institutional funds, it's going to bring in a lot of activity, a lot of liquidity into the crypto space. And a rising tide raises all ships. So good on Gemini. Hope that everything works out well. Just don't let those guys come in and start meddling with our crypto stuff beyond the protections to make it, a bad space for scammers and, those people, the trolls, that are out there to, wreak havoc. All right, next article comes in from Cointelegraph. Crypto shout out to Cointelegraph. So now the article they put forth was the World Bank president says blockchain has huge potential. It's great to see that the institutional legacy and legacy institutions and financial markets are seeing the potential of blockchain and cryptocurrency. In the article, he does talk about the potential of blockchain, how it improves security, improves speed for the financial markets. He also is looking at the capital potential that is brought in from blockchain and those poor people in the developing areas and us poor people just in general. They did stop short as far as endorsing cryptocurrency, saying that it's not something that they really looked at extensively, which I don't quite think that's the case. These guys aren't idiots, and they have to see the potential paradigm shift that cryptocurrency can provide. I understand they don't want to necessarily endorse it, but I mean, come on, you can be a little more open. You look for that stuff. You look, I know. All right, but nonetheless, it's great to see that they recognize the potential, and it just goes to show the reverberation that blockchain is having in the financial markets. Our next article comes to us again from Bitcoin News Bull. Crypto shout out 2 times for you this week. The CFTC chair saying that crypto market is maturing through institutional adoption. This article notes the moves that the courts have been making for getting repercussions to scammers, fraudsters, and people just trying to, steal money rather than just hodl it or invest it or trade it, just do the legitimate stuff. I mean, the long run, as far as it goes through scammers and stuff, is getting little bits over time. Don't try to go for the big swath, because eventually they're going to get you. Always going for those moves, it just doesn't benefit everybody. And not to mention, you're ruining the party. So stop. All right. But we do have further crackdowns by the courts for scammers, for hackers, and those people that are trying to just disrupt in a negative way the markets of cryptocurrency. So as everything matures, we're going to see more of that widespread adoption as we do invite legacy players, if not legacy institutions. They're in the crypto space because there's just too much to be made out here, and the potential is too great as far as its impact. So that's all we have for the stories today. If there's any stories that you'd like me to check out, by all means, drop a line on our Twitter feed, on our Facebook chat, on any of our social media sites. I'm gonna set up the Tribes account, and we also are on MeWe, and we're on Minds, so you can catch us in those areas. So let me know of any stories that you feel we should be covering or we should note or that are quite notable in the crypto realm. All right, so now our next section, normally we do a video every day with our segment of BCN 1 Minute With, where we take 1 minute to learn about one of the over 2,000 different cryptocurrencies that are available in this whole crypto space. Last week, didn't get any videos out. My apologies. What happened was my car was on the fritz, so I had to spend a lot of time that I would normally use putting together the videos, just getting from place to place, because I live out in the sticks, and getting from one area of town to the next area of town for my job, just over broke, just to make sure we can do all this stuff, just took up so much time I wasn't able to get to any of the videos, number one. Number two, been having some technical issues with the program, just to make sure that it's going smoothly and the videos aren't coming out properly. So the time I did spend, I was trying to fix that. So it just didn't happen. But this means it's a great time to look at our archive. So check out some other videos or some other projects that you feel are performing well, that have potential. If anything's in the video that we should be correcting, doing, or anything like that, or if you just think it's a great video, share it, pass it around. Let the teams know, hey, here's a little promotional video you can use. If you don't mind, so, get that space rolling. If anybody would like us to focus on a project for them, by all means, drop a little donation for us. We'll go ahead and give an objective viewpoint of your project. We're not trying to be shills or anything, but we do want to help everybody understand and focus on the cryptocurrencies that are available. Not all of these projects are going to make it. We know there's going to be a per se culling of the space just because we're going to get a narrowing as we develop more. But knowing this ahead of time helps us determine which projects we feel are the ones that can truly make it and become usable on the day-to-day life or just in activities of business and finance, health, and the different realms that cryptocurrencies delve into. So with all that, that's about all I have for today. We'll go ahead and recap. Bitcoins in Southwest Florida, or not recap, we'll go ahead and close out on a couple notes. Bitcoins in Southwest Florida, they're going to be meeting on Thursday, November 1st, for their monthly meeting. If you're not familiar with Bitcoins in Southwest Florida, it's the largest crypto enthusiast meetup group down here in Florida. You can join it by going to meetup.com. If you're not in Florida, you can see what we got going on and reach out to people there. It's always good to talk to somebody that's already knows about crypto, because as we all experience, that whole glassy-eyed look and the eyes rolling back in the head when you bring up blockchain, Bitcoin, or any other cryptocurrency, it's just fun to talk to people that know what you're talking about. And the greatest resource we have is helping people that are entering the crypto space learn about it, understand how to do it, how to protect your coins, and how to do everything responsibly. So we have live courses that we do for that with a Bitcoin 101 course. If somebody's looking to expand, they've already got the basics covered, we can help them out with the Bitcoin 201 course, develop your portfolio, and delve into other cryptos. We have our Bitcoin 301, 302 for those that are more advanced and want to get in and get their feet wet with trading. We're not licensed professionals, but we've been down the road, and we can help out with a lot of strategies for entering the crypto space and understanding the lingo and the different jargon going on. So you can find us on our various social media sites, MeWe, Minds, Facebook, Twitter, Tribe coming soon. So we'll have that. And we also have our Instagram. So Instagrammers, I see it out there. And we're always open to donations. So anybody would like to help protect the project or protect our shows and expand them, by all means, drop us a line. We can get that in, whatever coin you'd like to donate, we can get you the address for that. So with that, we'll go ahead and head out, and I want all of you to keep it in mind. It's good to get into crypto, and it's good to have the winnings, the profits, the earnings, going to the moon, but always remember, you got to risk it for the biscuit. All right, thanks for watching. Come out and see us yet again.